Hello everyone and welcome to another League Racing video in F1 23 here today, and this is round 3 in WOR World Online Racing, and we are here for Jeddah, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix in the PC Tier 2 split. So we're going to jump into the action, currently in qualifying with 10 minutes to go and on my first timed lap. Now before we get into that guys, check out the last episode at Qatar, link in the top right, and my first race at that track. That felt really good. Really good. Now for this one, as you can tell, there's not a lot of time to go, and the reason being is I had some issues with my PC, and basically my PC just froze and shut itself off, and I had to restart the stream and basically had to rejoin the lobby, restart my game, and I joined, missing basically the first runs in qualifying, which wasn't ideal. Very happy with this so far. Hold it together. Now currently we are up against it. I don't think I'm going to have time for 3 runs, so we need to make each one count right now. Get out of the way. Currently you can see we're going through quite a bit of traffic as we look to close out this first banker lap. Not ideal, you want to stay tight there. And yeah, that was not exactly ideal. Staying to the left gains you valuable time down that back straight. But here we go then, into the final corner, closing out our first time lap. Really good lap. Really happy with that. That felt really good. Oh yeah, very happy with that. And we set a 126.1, which is pretty decent. My personal best around here is a mid 25.8. So time to find for sure, but the fact we're not going to get 3 runs and it's not going to be a smooth session is a bit of a factor. Anyway, we did a good banker, so I'm hoping to probably get below a 26 with this lap. So here we go. First chicane. Not particularly great. Didn't really find time. Could have attacked the first apex a bit more and just carried a bit more speed in general. Making our way through now into the S section, and again I thought there was time to find there, but we're not really improving as we close out the S's, although here now we're starting to make some lap time up as we get a really good exit, which is going to help us out a little bit. And in the first sector we're going to be up by a fraction. Into the hairpin, trying to stay tight and then get the power down as soon as possible out there, and again pretty much neck and neck with our previous personal best as we now head into this chicane. Oh bollocks. Oh, I'm going to make it. I fucked up. Yeah, unfortunately that is going to be it for qualifying. No time for another run. I tried to race back to the pits, but I was just, didn't have enough time, and that's part of the issues I had. So we qualify 16th, just like in Qatar. Having said that, pace-wise, what could I have done? I reckon the best I could have hoped for was P10. That would have been like a perfect lap, PB, in terms of pace, and seeing that transfer from practice into the real thing. Besides that, I'm not too mad about it. The grid's pretty close, even at Jeddah, and it's going to be a tight race. I think my race pace is good here, so it's not the end of the world, and the race should be interesting. Strategies will also be interesting. So, yeah, guys, qualifying done. Let's get into the main event, and let's see if we can try and fight back. Now then, for this one, we're going to have quite a few comms in the background, so bear with me. Here we go, though. Lights are on, and they're out, and away we go in Jeddah, and it's not a bad start. No fucking force you back, bro. Going to be impossible. Now, as you heard me say, I've got no force feedback, which is a recurring issue with this game, which needs to be patched. Every time I use my wheel, it loses force feedback. Holy dive bomb.
Yeah, I'm going on Spain.
Now, Leroy got taken out, and he's going to go for Spain practice, which is the next race we're doing. Meanwhile, Jonah Martins lunging one on Lewis, and now Lewis getting the measure of him through the S section. So everyone's battling away. Meanwhile, I have no force feedback, and this is, like I said, a recurring issue. It happens in career mode. It happens everything I do. Every new session, the force feedback goes, and you have to basically keep unplugging, recalibrating to fix it, which no force feedback is not the one.
Do you have damage, Tom?
Hope not. I can't see. I don't know what's happening. I'm recalibrating my wheel. I don't think I have. My wheel's still not working. This is the only issue with restarting lobby. Fucks me in the ass.
Great.
Literally. Okay, there we go. Now we can race. So, finally, force feedback is present after a whole lap and now down to last place, which is not ideal. Oh, wing off someone.
Fiona probably. Keeps hitting me that 10th time.
I don't think I'm full throttle.
What's she doing?
I've got no, my wheels
Being
not fully
fat
working.
lump.
Oh, my pedals ain't working. Fuck. And just when you thought it was over, another secondary issue which can happen sometimes is that my pedals, you know, decalibrate and basically don't work. So I wasn't actually going full throttle even though I was mashing the throttle to the bottom. Big fan of the game, draining 30% of my battery already. Fiona's got damage, that's why.
Okay, game. Don't regret. Oh, I probably lost. I was literally on Red Wing, and it doesn't replace it.
Right. Unlucky. So Leroy there with a bit of bad luck. So he's now going to go from driver to engineer, along with a few other people got in this call in Discord in the background. You'll see their names pop up in the top left. Yeah, they're going to basically, you know, manage me and Lewis.
Yeah.
Right.
Runners.
Andre doesn't have DRS. He's in P12. The trade took a split there. Unless he gets back in, what he should do. Yeah, he did.
So Leroy referencing Andre Molnar, who's up ahead. Possible break in the DRS train, which is all in one right now, but that might start to open up with different tyre compounds at this stage.
Oh. No, Andre's made a massive mistake. Yeah, train's fucked.
I need the car behind to get a steam shot and get the move on. Take the relay.
The train will back up though.
Yeah, I think so. Especially once the leading
soft
runners
runners are
back down.
Yeah, you'll start to go faster than the soft runners.
So yeah, lots of things happening, and also lots of different tyre strategies at this stage.
I think they might end up pitting soon. I think lap 8 was the first guys yesterday.
Oh, Lewis got ready to use if we have to go.
Yeah. Bogdan's ahead of me on hards anyway.
Michael's nearly got himself there.
I'm almost back to 100. So right now, 8 laps, nothing really happened. It was like I said, it was just one DRS train, but now those who started on soft are starting to struggle, and then everyone else is on hard tyres. No mediums at this point in the race. I've got to get out of the tow, man. My fucking engine's getting hot. And that's another factor, just like in Qatar, the engine getting hot, so we're going to have to pull out the slipstream. Otherwise, we're going to lose power and straight line speed, which is really not great here.
Yeah, the hards is significantly quicker now.
How's the leading pack getting on? Are they all bunched up?
Medium.
The leading pack, sorry.
Leading pack. Timmer and Declan have overtaken Sergio, who's on softs.
Yeah, Hemer and Declan will catch Lenny, I'd say, 2 or 3 laps if Lenny doesn't win.
So again, a few updates from those out front. Lenny was on pole, looked pretty quick, and then some other drivers like Timo Zelenkovic and also Sergio Sabrino who are up ahead, and they're on soft. So I want to keep tabs and see what they're doing on strategy, because we might have a chance to fight back later on, depending on how things pan out. Now, right now, Andre Molnar is struggling on tyres and also on battery. How's Molnar's battery?
He get past him. He's got 15%.
Okay. And there's confirmation of my suspicion, because he was dropping off the pace quite badly, at this stage of the race, and we've now got a full charge, which hasn't been easy. I've actually got maybe a touch higher wings than I would like, so we're basically struggling to recharge, but it was time to go and now to start to make some progress. I've also been saving tyres behind everybody here, so at this stage now the race is going to open up and things are going to start to really spread out, and we have to be ready to react and also push, given any opportunity to move forward and gain positions. And there's confirmation on the radio that tyre wear now will be kicking in, so those on soft will be really struggling.
They just went 3 wide at the turn 1.
Got to try and go if we can, Lewis. And yeah, there's me giving Lewis the pep talk. We need to start now making a move using this tyre, because Tycho Hardy on soft struggling badly, and also others in front.
Yeah, though it's important to stay with Bogdan. So as soon as you can get past.
And yeah, here we are then, lap 10. The race is going to keep opening up at this stage, and things are going to start to really kick off.
Lenny pit.
Yeah, they're all.
Yeah. Okay. Time to push now then. And this is it. It's time to go. Plenty of soft runners, boxing and changing onto the hard tyre. So we'll see how that pans out and turns out later on. If we push hard enough, we might drop Andre Molnar. He's got no battery. Well, they might have some saved up now. How much does he have, Leroy?
32.
So there's the update on Andre's battery. I'm looking to drop him out of range, but we're going to have to push to really pull that off.
Joe stayed out. Sergio 5-second pit lane.
And there we go, a bit of movement and a few things happening now as faster cars ahead, get a few pens, and we'll see how that pans out because we're going to be on mediums later, so we'll have an advantage on tyres pretty much for the rest of this race once the pit stop phase has finished. So that could be a real key advantage. When the train's right there, it might be worth just going for the move and see if we can get a little slingshot onto the pack ahead.
Yeah, you want to try and overtake Louis for the final corner and then let Bogdan just re-overtake you.
Yeah, I'll just make sure you get the ice in the pit straight and you just go yourself. So I could see them just now for the hairpin, so they're closer. Now at this point, we're just kind of figuring out, an attack plan because just ahead of Bogdan, we have the main pack of cars not that far. So I'm just getting out of the slipstream. That's one between the engines. And yeah, me and Lewis working together here as a team to try and optimise this part of the race.
Okay, Joe, he only spawned. Joe's gonna pit. Yeah, Joe's pitting.
Bogdan's pit as well.
Nice time to go.
Joe sped into the pits.
We're approaching the pit window.
We can try and work together.
On mediums.
So, another car speeding into the pit lane. Joseph Loke, another 5 seconds. So what kind of pace you got? All the soft runners in now, yeah?
Yeah. I think you got Tom's got to be in front. You got more battery to go.
Passing the right. So we're going to do the switch. We've got more battery than Lewis, and I feel like I've got more pace. I think I mentioned before I was running a bit high wing, and I think at this stage on wall tyres it's actually helped me out quite a bit, and I had a bit more pace overall. So it was the right thing to do, and I'm going to try and push now and see what I can do pace-wise.
Damn.
So yeah, we'll see if we can try and stretch a bit. I'll do a push lap, see what I can do.
Alright, Daniel Kelson's bed.
Another one with a time pen.
I wonder if they might be that same penalty with my skin.
No, they're definitely speeding in.
I think one of you guys are going to have to pit this lap.
Yeah, Louis, I think you have to pit this up.
Really?
So yeah, because you haven't got the battery, so you need to save some in the pit lane.
Are you sure?
Go for it.
Leroy?
I would do it though, just so you can save some battery in the pit lane.
Also, if more on others in pit, it might break the ice with him. So yeah, here we go. Lewis is going to pit. I had pretty good pace in clean air. Lewis has less battery anyways. I'm matching Halliday.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
I'll pit. Not a battery anyway.
Oh no,
Understood.
Jan
Stopping
stayed
this
out.
lap.
We got the gap down to as low as 2.8, but then the two in front started to push. So we're going to box and go on to the medium tyre. Oh, that's fucking 60. I almost got caught out there. It was 80 last game. Fuck, that was close.
Yannick mediums. Oh no, Yannick's gone soft. Andre's gone soft.
That's okay. Andre can maybe pull me along. I'll stick to the medium. I reckon I'll have good tyres at the end.
Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound.
So back on the way then, on mediums. And we actually stay ahead of Lewis and cover off
What?
the undercut.
Oh shit with my outlap.
I did burn a lot on the lap. I had decent tyres, so I felt pretty good on the hards.
Okay.
I'll leave the inside to you. That's when passing the outside, up to you.
No, I'll do it inside.
Oh, they're fighting at the last corner.
Yeah, big time. They were 4 wide.
Your turn?
Let me go back through, yeah. I'll use a bit of battery, I'll go through. Now at this point, the first objective is to catch up to the car's head. Also secondly, I want to try and keep a gap to Molnar and keep him out of DRS while he's on soft because he also doesn't have a lot of charge on his battery. Oh, we can get to it, yeah, that'd be nice, while he's on soft.
It'll be shit for the first lap.
Oh, terrorism. Timor and Yannick. Not Timor and Wilson, sorry.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, the Tim is dead.
Could that be the safety car?
Jay's got another one.
I'll burn Lewis, we're going to keep Andre our battery as long as possible. I'll leave the inside open, go for it. So again, we're going to go for the swap. Andre Molnar has managed to catch up, which isn't great.
JST mistake.
But people are starting to make mistakes, there's accidents happening, and things are starting to open up as we gain a place from that crash on the last lap.
Oh, someone wing damage.
Yeah,
Mercedes. Sergio.
Heal again? Or not?
No, I'm too far back, let's go. Try and get in the DRS.
Yeah,
Flag
Sergio's gone look. Sergio's missing the left front of his wing. Right, you're 4 lap fresher than these two ahead. So,
We've got to go. Now then, as we do a little recap, we have 3 cars that we know of with 5-second time pens due to speeding in the pits. We've got Jay on 3 seconds here. And things are looking good. We've got pretty good tyres. We've got the youngest tyres out of anyone here, and we're on medium, so we're going to have the best tyres at the end. So we're in a decent position right now. Fuel's perfect. And you can see right now we're in the thick of a battle here, trying to not get DRS. I'm going to go at the wrong time. And you'll see now there's going to be some movement as we have, of course, this double DRS zone which leads onto the main straight. Tycho Hardy dropping back, and we're going to go through. Lewis also up inside of JST, and we're going to have to be careful here. Car on the left, Andre Molnar, I believe that is, trying to go through there as now Jay goes back through. I'll try and get Jay to turn 1.
Sergio in the pits.
Hit the fucking limiter, man. Now, the reason I hit the limiter is because I was in 7th gear, not 8th. But anyway, Sabrino in the pits to regain another place. P12.
right, Tom, don't use any battery real.
Yeah, I won't. I'll just what about Bogdan?
He's 3 laps older than yours.
Okay, I'm on it. Got no time to waste.
D-zone you go.
Yep. I can catch mine without using battery, I think. So Jay's got a penalty, and so has Bogdan. So right now we're looking at a points finish. The question is, can we get anything else out of this? He's flashing anyway. As you can see, Bogdan out of battery. Lewis goes through, at least momentarily, but the battle's going to continue down to turn 1.
Yeah, just defend though. He's backing off. Oh, you just gave him damage.
I think I broke chicken. I think I misjudged 100.
Yeah, once you catch him, get past him quick, because then Wilson Hall's next, and you've got 5 lap fresh tires, and then
How's his battery?
he's flashing.
So after all that chaos, we've now caught up to Bogdan, and we have better pace, even without using battery. Bogdan's completely out, so he's in desperate need of following a car, so he's going to let us go as we go around the outside, completely forget to hit the apex, but now P10, and also more pens ahead. I reckon I can catch Wilson without using battery.
Yeah. You might need to use a tiny bit, but don't use a lot.
Any more pens above Valentino?
Joseph has a 5-second pen.
How far am I?
Yeah,
I think you might have a chance of getting inside that. If they battle at the front.
What's the gap right now?
9.
Okay.
So at the moment it's probably 8 something. Yeah, it's 8 5s. So you're 3.5 off.
But you've got much fresher tires.
So there's the rundown. Wilson Hall on very old tyres gives me the weave to let me know he's going to let me go through. So we'll move to P9 here. Wilson struggling on tyre wear quite badly, but he doesn't quite let me through easily as I have to take a very compromised line through the chicane. And now we're on the back foot.
That was not helpful at all.
Well, let me go, but he didn't really let me go.
Yeah, I mean, he's helped you a little bit with the DRS. Oh, Andre's there. What the fuck?
So, don't get me wrong, racing is racing. Just gonna ruin it. But Wilson gave me the signal, at least I think he gave me the signal he was going to let me through. So if you're going to let me through properly. But he kind of half let me through, which ended up costing me and all of us. And now we're all battling here.
God. Yeah, the soft tires are not working very well.
Yeah, Wilson's just fucked you completely.
Yep. I should just wait until the next zone. So yeah, we're going to try again here.
I was in it, and then the curb you can ride, I'm coming on it.
The leaders are fighting hard.
In the wall, thank you.
Tyre condition still looking good.
He was within range of Valentino Labella, who had a 3-second time pen in P8. I'm not so sure we're going to get that now with a lap and a half to go at this stage of the race, so that's not ideal.
There's got to be some turns in there.
It's 2 Red Bulls and 2 Alpha Tauris.
How far is Valentino?
It's 4 seconds ahead of Andre now.
How old is tires?
Only 1 lap older than yours.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Yeah, you probably could have got in, but Wilson fucked you over.
I'll force him into a bit of action here. So here we go then, on to the last lap pretty much, and we're going to try and make these moves.
Oh, there's depth.
Oh, Lenny got hit.
Yeah.
I don't think he left damage.
I'm going for it.
Yeah, Lenny got hit by Joe.
So more incidents up ahead with the leading group, and that is going to cost them some time. But here we go, around the outside, getting them both into turn 1. So we have a bit of background noise there, so I actually switched my Discord off to try and push on this last lap in the first sector where I'm strongest, to try and see if I can break DRS with the cars behind, as Andre should be struggling on a soft tyre now, which is pretty old, same old age as my tyre, but of course it's a soft tyre, and you can see we've actually broken them already, so a really good first sector there. Fuck, I could have got P7. Ah, annoying.
Unlucky, Tom.
Pace was really good. And there we go, a pretty decent race to be fair. Overall, if I give you the rundown, Valentino Labella finished ahead of me with a 3-second time pen, and then also Joseph Loke and Daniel Keldsen finished with 5-second pens for speeding into the pits. So, could I have got maybe P6 or P7? Definitely. I think P7 especially was possible, but you know, it all kind of unraveled a bit with that battle with Wilson Hall when he kind of let me through and didn't let me through, and then we ended up getting into that big battle, because had I got through cleanly, I could have pushed and maybe, you know, caught up 2 other cars ahead, or at least cut the gap down and made things interesting. Either way, we had to battle. Luckily, I was prepared and we, you know, raced well and made the moves at the right time and came out on top. So P9 for us in Jeddah. And if not P7, definitely should have got P8. I mean, wow, you know, after all that battling, only 4 tenths behind Valentino, which is a real shame. So either way, it's my first points finish of the season after Spa and Qatar. I feel like I've had good pace in both races, but, you know, just qualified a bit too far back. Same with this one, but we played the right strategy and got back in the race, and also had a clean race, which helps. And yeah, everything went according to plan. So yeah, guys, like the video, subscribe for more. Down below, check out the link tree to all my socials, including Twitch, which I stream these races every Monday night. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, next Monday night around Spain, I believe. So yeah, guys, just watching, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the 2 videos on screen in a moment. Before that, a big shout out to the members for supporting the channel. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Adios.